The first item in my Lush haul was the cup of coffee face mask. This is my favorite. It's made with agave and real coffee, so it's actually caffeinated, and the coffee is in ground form, so it's also exfoliating. It's very nice. I like to keep mine in the refrigerator, and then when I put it on, it's cold and caffeinated, which really helps me wake up in the morning. Next, I got the Shoot for the Stars bath bomb. This is actually my favorite bath bomb from Lush right now. The blue is so pretty, and those little stars I believe are made of oil. Either way, they float around in the tub like little stars in the sky, and it's so cool looking. It smells like bergamot and citrus, which you know I love, and it's only available during the holiday season, so as you can see, I stocked up. Oh yeah. This is the Christmas sweater bath bomb. I've never tried it before, but it smells like holiday spices, which is actually pretty pleasant. The design on the front is supposed to be 2 reindeer. It got a little rubbed off in the packaging, but you can kind of tell. Still smells good. This is the Plum Snow Bubble Bar. It's the only bubble bar I got in this order, and I've never tried it before. I love this purple color. So pretty. It does actually smell like plum too, which is pretty nice. It's also kind of giant, so I imagine I'll get several baths out of it. These last 2 got smooshed. Sad face. This is the Ectoplasm Jelly Bath Bomb. I've never tried a jelly bath bomb, but I admit it, I am very curious. This was from their Halloween line, and it's really hard to see in this light, but it has a light purple and light green coloring, and there's even a little ghost on the side. And this one was especially dusty. This once was the Rocket Science Bath Bomb, but it has taken some damage. A lot of damage. It still smells good, and we can use our imaginations. And that is my haul. Stay tuned for some book baths I put together using these products. This first book bath is based off of The Left Hand of Darkness by Ursula K. Le Guin, which is the book we're reading in January for the S'more Sci-Fi Book Club. I'm pairing this with the Christmas Sweater Bath Bomb because The Left Hand of Darkness is set on a world called Winter that could use some extra coziness and quite a few extra sweaters. This Highlander Grog coffee blend is made in my hometown, and I read The Left Hand of Darkness while I was home visiting my family for the holidays, so this just made sense. Finally, I'm adding in this Vulcan candle from Epic Adventure Candle Company. The crackling wood wick makes the perfect accompaniment to any book bath. And this is fitting because this story follows an emissary from what's called the Ecumen, which is essentially the United Federation of Planets, and he's come to Winter to make first contact. The water turned much more orange than I expected. It smelled lovely though, and paired really well with the candle. I think Mosa definitely approved of this one. 2 paws, way up. This next bath is based on the original stories by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, and specifically this gorgeous copy that I have from the Heirloom edition. I adore these colors. Excuse me, just being a perfectionist. I clearly had to pair this with the Shoot for the Stars bath bomb. I could not have matched those colors better if I tried. Yeah, perfectionist. Then I'm also adding in this 221B Baker Street candle from Bubble & Geek. It also has a nice bluish gray color, and as you can see, I have not yet tried it. The description sounds lovely though. Seriously, Winks? Let's just get it together. The final item for this bath is the Reichenbach Recovery Tea from Adagio.com. Adagio has all sorts of fandom blends, including, but definitely not limited to, BBC Sherlock. How gorgeous is that water? I mean, right? As you can see, I have my tea steeping in the Sherlock Pipe diffuser, And it's in a Star Trek mug, but that's actually still appropriate because I had just watched the episode where Data and Geordi go onto the holodeck to play as Sherlock and Watson. And yes, that bar of soap was not actually meant for this bath, but I don't really care because it was lovely. I'm not sure about Mosa, but I think this was my favorite of the baths. Alright, this third bath is based on Sherlock Holmes' The Breath of God by Guy Adams, and I'll be pairing that with the Plum Snow Bubble Bar. There's a star here, a star there, I don't know, kind of, it just seems like it goes, let's go with that. I will then also be having a tea, which is the Harney & Sons blend of Tower of London. This fits with the book because, of course, Sherlock lives in London, but also this tea is blended with plum, so it also fits the bubble bar. And finally, I'll be adding in this Sherlock Holmes bar of soap. This is black tea scented and it's made by the Soap Librarian. You saw it in the previous bath. It was very cute. Here's a pro tip for using bubble bars. Get yourself one of these tiny strainers. It will change your life. I'm pretty sure it makes for more bubbles, it definitely gets the most out of the bubble bar, and it keeps your hands from getting too hot under the water. I used perhaps a fifth of that bar, and it is creating an obscene amount of bubbles. So good. Perfection. Hey, Mosa. Well, hi. What do you think of this bath? Is it good? Fall asleep if you like this bath. Okay, it's good. This next bath is based on the Cthulhu casebooks, Sherlock Holmes and the Shadwell Shadows by James Lovegrove. And since that jelly bath bomb was kind of ghostly and spooky themed, seemed like a good one to pair. It also has some green on it, so there you go. Oh. Nope, okay. Then I have another bar from the Soap Librarian. This one is Ghost Stories, and it's sage and green tea scented. Seems quite appropriate. And finally, I have this sage and sea salt candle from Patty Wax, which is one of my favorite candle companies. Okay, first impression, not great. It doesn't really smell like anything, and it just looks dirty. Feeling the what is that? It feels like slime. Ugh, that is gross. No. Just no. I will not be bathing in that. No. Okay, plan B is in full effect. I have decided to ignore the fact that my tub is now covered in slime, and instead I've put on my cup of coffee face mask, grabbed my book, and Mosa and I have retreated to the safety of my book nook. Honestly, I think I'm enjoying this more than I would have the bath. I mean, if it was a regular bath, obviously, I really would not have enjoyed this particular bath, but this is really nice. I haven't spent quite as much time in my book nook as I would prefer, and I think this was needed. I think Mosa agrees. Alright, let me know down in the comments which of these book bath pairings you think you would have enjoyed the most. Have you tried one of these jelly bombs? Do you like them? I feel like some people must actually like them because they've been selling them for a while and there are several varieties, so there must be an audience for that. I would love to hear your thoughts on that, as well as any of the products I mentioned here. If you have any recommendations for me, let me know and let's chat about it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely and restful day.